welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineup for just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment.
I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. When it stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. You look at Utah. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Lucas. Hodges is out there with the great one. Then there's Bean, and it's Butler in a point. And for Utah, Paul George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Webb. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Baker. Here's McKinney, guarded by Webb. McKinney passes to Lucas. Now Fresh. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here is Webb. George. And it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Lucas. Hodges against George. And Hodges kicks to McKinney. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. George against Hodges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is George. Plays it up and banks it in.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
LeBron against Butler. There's the pass to McKinney. Out to the wing. Lucas inside. Covered by Mitchell. Lucas, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mitchell in the corner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
James against Butler. To the paint. Here's Baker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Baker's got his second basket.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
LeBron passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Lucas. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Clarkson kicks to George. Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Butler attacking, shoots the three. No good from Lucas. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. That puts them in the lead.
What confidence from the veteran. LeBron good at realizing when to shoot the three ball.
Butler against LeBron. Butler passes to Hodges. There's Baker. 6 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's George. No good with the layup.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. Just couldn't deliver.
Mitchell against Butler. Count that bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Utah trailing here. James with it. Outside. George. Back to LeBron. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The passing of LeBron is so special. So talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
Butler passes to Lucas. Here's McKinney, guarded by Webb. Butler, no good. Jazz have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Clarkson, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Quick, about a second was a teacher.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Zubac, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Fresh, right behind him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Utah leading by 3. George with the ball. Butler covering, and it's George missing. Lucas looking for an opening. Outside Butler. Hodges against Clarkson. Now here's Fresh. Tee right on. Here's Lucas. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Webb kicks to James. The dish to Mitchell. Into the lane. And he banks in the lane.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Butler passes to Lucas. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Lucas. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lucas has got his second bucket of the night. Utah leading. James outside. Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Passes to Lucas. 3-pointer. Rebound, Utah.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
George, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without foul.
To Lucas. There's McKinney, guarded by Webb, and stolen by James. Butler with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's McKinney. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Clarkson's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler against LeBron. Now, here's Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Got a piece of it. Mitchell looking it over. Going inside. It's blocked. The kick outside to Butler. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Here's Mitchell. That shot off. Great D that time from Lucas.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the Clippers call time here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Jazz with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Paul George. Diallo comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Patrick Beverley in for James.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now Beverly. In the corner, it's Diallo. Clarkson outside. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 4. Lucas inside. 7 points in the game. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. He's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Over Baker. The Jazz again can't hit it. And it's Lucas with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Pass to Baker. The pass to Primo.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Baker. Just 3 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That evens the score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson passes to Diallo. Here's Vanderbilt. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Primo, the pass to Bull. Zubac against Beverly. Pass to Primo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Walker's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Checking in for the Jazz.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And here's Lucas. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And he lays in the alley-oop.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And it's the Clippers' ball. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. To the left side wing. Zubac, the pass to Baker. Pass to Primo. Now, here's Zubac. Outside, Walker. And stolen by Lucas. Pass to Zubac with 2 seconds left. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Zubac.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well-liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
That's his first personal foul.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Baker out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Lucas. And it's Primo in at the point. He kicks it to Webb. Over to the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And they take the lead. That's now 8 points for the Prodigy. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Baker passes to Primo. With the drive, and the call will go against the Prodigy.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
They grab their own miss.
Beautiful contest there by one of the most tenacious defenders in the game, Patrick Beverly.
And Walker kicks to Beverly. Outside, Walker. Pocket 6. Now, here is Webb. Defense right on. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Baker. He has 6. Here's Lucas. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Bullock. The Clippers trail. Here's Baker. Boom, he jams it straight. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Beverly, the pass to Diallo. Beverly with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him. Love playing with him.
And the Jazz with some changes. George is checked in for Webb. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Diallo.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Butler attacking. And there's the pass to McKinney. Not going to go that time. George with the defensive effort. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Bullock. Right side George. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lucas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McKinney. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's George. And he drives in. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Butler up top. Passes it to McKinney. That shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside, Walker. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Driving in, and Lucas slams it in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler against Beverly. Butler attacking. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Butler against Beverly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverly gives you toughness at that point guard position, and he's physical.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Walker. And then for Los Angeles, Hodges checked in for Baker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lucas. Five on the clock. Here's Forbes. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Connaughton kicks to Beverly. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. James is checked in. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Butler up top. James covered. Here's Hodges. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
The Clippers in the lead. McKinney passes to Bullock. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now here's LeBron. Vanderbilt. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the night. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Kicks it to Forbes. Bullock passes to McKinney. Pass to Forbes from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the pass to Butler, stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break. Launches the 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to 2 on the bucket from Connaughton.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Butler against George. This is it to Bullock. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the Clippers.
That free throw good from Butler. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And so Butler nails both of them. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson outside. Pass to Mitchell. He kicks to LeBron. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
And Butler, here we go. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Clarkson against Hodges. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson. The Clippers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Hodges. Webb's checked in for Vanderbilt. The Clippers also making some changes. He comes in for Reggie Bullock, and Lucas subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And both free throws good for Hodges.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Mitchell against Hodges. Mitchell kicks to George. And the Jazz, another three.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Clippers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hodges against Clarkson. Hodges the pass to Butler. Now here's Fresh. Tight defense on him. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's George. This is to Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, George. Defended by Lucas.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Hodges. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Mitchell. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Fires the 3. And they get it back. No good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hodges hits enemies a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
James wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. Now Fresh. He's got 12. Here's Baker rising to the basket. Off target at the rim. And so George will bring it up for Utah. It's deflected.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Baker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Webb. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
George against Hodges. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And Utah making a change here. Diallo's checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clarkson outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. George, no good. Clippers leading by 5.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Driving the lane. Hodges, that's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the Clippers, they've played exactly like they'd expected to, given the first two games. They're just one half away from taking what would almost certainly become an insurmountable 3-0 lead in the series. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. LeBron James is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Paul George, and it's Webb in at the center, walking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Jazz trail by 9. George looking over the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. Clarkson outside. The pass to George. Clock at 6. Over Fresh. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's George. Oh, that's blocked. Passes it to Hodges. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Down low, here's Webb.
Oh! A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
Pass to Baker. Here's McKinney, guarded by Webb. Here's McKinney. Baker passes to Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for LA.
And he makes both free throws. George with the ball. He's got 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's McKinney, guarded by Webb. 6 to shoot. Butler passes to McKinney. Back to Butler. Over LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Hodges. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Hodges against George. Hodges misses. Stolen by Fresh. Out of hand on it. Outside, George. From outside, off the mark.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Here's Baker, defended by George. Baker passes to Hodges. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Webb. Outside, George. That's tipped. Here's McKinney. Trying to get open is Butler. Rebound collected by Clarkson. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
George dishes to James. Clarkson kicks to James. From 11 feet away. Another shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Offensive rebound. Webb. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And the Clippers call time here. Zubac is checked in for the great one. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hodges. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lucas. Butler against Beverly. Outside Butler. To the inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Walker taking his time here. Nice ball movement by Utah. He takes it in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Quick first step. Beverly showing he's not just a three-point shooter at the offensive end.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That's good from Beverly. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Butler. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Takes it inside, and that one's good. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Now, here's Butler. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Bullock. Now the pass to Baker. With the fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Right side to Walker. To the right side. The tray. And it's Beverly missing. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Butler. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Butler. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Diallo, he's checked in for Utah. And the Clippers making a change here. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Here's Vanderbilt. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. And he makes the first. Lucas is checked in for Bryn Forbes.
Jared Vanderbilt. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Here's Primo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Lucas. Pass to Baker. Here's Primo. Fires for 3. Walker with the rebound. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Lucas. The shot by Primo, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Vanderbilt, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First free throw is good.
Jared Vanderbilt taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Primo. There's the drive. Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Webb. And both free throws good for Zubac.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Beverly up top, defended by Lucas. Oh, here's Diallo, guarded closely. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. They get it back. And that one drops. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Primo, the pass to Baker. Here's Lucas. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Walker. Clippers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Primo, the pass to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here he goes. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
Primo. Ended by Beverly. Primo with the bucket.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Walker. Back to Beverly. To Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Beverly missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lucas the pass to Bullock. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. To the paint. No good there. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And now Utah, fast break. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there, off on the layup.
They keep calling his numbers, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Nice to the hoop. Lucas, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Jazz, George is checked in for Pat Connaughton. Clarkson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's LeBron in for Patrick Beverly. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Hodges checked in. Hodges against George. There's Vanderbilt. He's got 8. Moves back up. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
And Hodges kicks to Lucas. Left block shot on the way. They retain possession. Hodges rebounded by the Jazz. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Misses from short range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
For the Clippers. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Lucas. Now George. For 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Ivica Zubac. Hodges is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Lucas. And it's Primo in at the point guard position. Clippers leading by 11. Lucas the pass to Hodges. Driving inside. George with the defensive effort. Utah shooting poorly, just 35% so far. James finds Diallo. The pass to Clarkson for the three. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Pass to Bullock. Now, here's Zubac. He's covered closely. Lucas with it. He's picked up by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Clippers making a switch here. McKinney's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And here is Mitchell over Lucas. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's McKinney, covered by Mitchell. And there's the drive. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Vanderbilt. The Jazz working the ball around now. James dishes to George. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bullock passes to McKinney. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Clippers leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Up and in on the layup.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And finished off by LeBron.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Pass to Bullock. Here's McKinney. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Webb's checked in for Utah. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Butler's checked in. Clarkson outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Here's McKinney. Guarded by Webb. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shooting much big there.
The first one falls.
Yeah, just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Both good from the line that time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Clippers leading by 5. Butler with the ball. Bullock passes to McKinney. No good on that one. Good D by Webb. Jazz have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. James kicks to Clarkson. Misses the 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Into the lane. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Bryn Forbes.
Mitchell outside. Got a piece of it. Butler against LeBron. Now the pass to Bullock. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Clippers lead by 8.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Mitchell outside. Clarkson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Butler. Passes it to McKinney. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Clarkson for 3. And he stays with it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
It's blocked. Butler against LeBron. Butler kicks to McKinney. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And the Jazz call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Coming off the pick, LeBron, great composure. Knows what he wants, and that's the score.
Butler up top. James covered. Hodges. Bullock passes to Hodges. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's denied. Butler kicks to Forbes. And it's Bullock in the corner. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A different look for the Clippers. He comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Lucas subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Hodges against George. Now here's Fresh. He's guarded closely. Good D by Webb. Jazz trail by 10. Clarkson for 3. And they'll get another chance. LeBron outside. George with the ball. Butler covering. He blocks it again.
My goodness. The insane rebound tally. Just mind-blowing. He's been voracious on the glass.
And Craig, now he is tied for the most rebounds in a single game in NBA playoff history.
And he's now in a 4-way tie with 10 blocks. Can he claim that top spot for himself?
Nice to the hoop. Now here's James. Clarkson outside. James finds Mitchell. There's another block.
Just up, and to witness the way he's ruled the defensive end, everyone here knows we're seeing something special.
And GA to dominate this thoroughly on the road in the postseason only adds to what he's doing.
Just keep sending it back. We talk about rim protection. He's doing it at the highest level and beyond.
4 on the clock, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look, and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Hodges the pass to McKinney. Here's Baker. He's covered by Clarkson. Baker kicks to Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Inside, here's Webb. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 19 points for the Prodigy.
Only the one made basket in the court. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Clippers leading by 6. Here's Butler. Right wing. McKinney passes to Baker. Good on the three-point shot. Baker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And the Jazz call time here. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Here's George. To the inside. Webb, and he jams it with authority.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Baker. Now Butler. Pass to Hodges. Pass to Baker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Webb's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. James dishes to George. James in the post. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. Here's the pass to McKinney. To the paint. Here's Hodges. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hodges has got 4 points in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Hodges. Los Angeles leading by 9. There's 1:40 left in the game. To the left wing. Here's Baker. Covered by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's McKinney. Misses off the right eye. Utah shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's George. The Clippers grab the miss. Baker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes to Hodges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Vanderbilt's checked in for Paul George. And both free throws good for Hodges. And here is James. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Vanderbilt misses. Butler with the ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Back to Butler. From downtown. Drops in the tray. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.